Hello everyone, PraisGood here, and welcome back to more Tears of the Kingdom. Last time we had an episode where I basically just managed to completely pass right next to several major fights and then turn around later to notice them. But now, we're hitting up the last light route that we can see before we go back all the way north and follow the northern edge of the map to find more light routes up there. Are you making fun of that community? No, I am that community. Even though I haven't played the game in like I haven't touched the game in like 7 months. But no, I'm part of that. I'm pretty much that. I am that guy. I am the guy that they made that game for. The big dum-dum. Where's Koga? Oh, he's way over there. I am the big dum-dum that they specifically designed Unite for. MOBA's too hard. Dumb it down for me, please. This is not me to trash on your favorite MOBA. I will not name names because somebody will get up in arms if I do. This is not me trashing any MOBAs. It's just not me. It's not for me, and it's not me. Well, more complex ones. I've tried, and I've tried multiple times. I've tried many a time in the past. I forgot I had this rock hammer. I have tried many a time in the past to play a proper MOBA. With high school friends, with internet friends, with random strangers. I have tried many a time to play a MOBA. I don't have a lot of situational awareness to play a MOBA. And that situational awareness bleeds into, you know, just give me the pin. Wait, is this? Oh, we don't need to do that. That's one we already know about. Haha, smeared. That situational awareness bleeds mostly into building this to counter that, building this to counter this. It bleeds and all that. Oh, hey, I think that mountain range is coming to an end. Good. Oh, that's not good actually, because I know what's coming up here. It's the burninating. What is the burninating? You should have watched the previous episode. I talked about the problem a lot, like almost to a point where I feel like I spoiled what's coming, to a terrible degree. You know, I didn't even think how many. We won't see a loading screen for a bit. I just got thinking, how many light routes have I found yet? I'm not gonna sit here and count each one, but like the curiosity is there, and I am a curious mind at times. Other times I'm a very dumb mind. So I keep looking to my side. Like my distraction. I get peak distraction from things when like. Not when I'm recording, because usually I'm in the moment recording and I can focus, but like even when recording this, I will admit, like, me trying to fish for topics is half the fun but also half the struggle. So like I'm getting distracted by what's on my second monitor, and all that's going through my head now is a certain song by the band Chicago. I think it's Chicago. God, I'm gonna feel so bad if I got that wrong, because that was actually my that was actually both of my music teachers' favorite band when I was in high school. I was a music nerd. I was that music nerd in high school. Oh hey, look. A ting. A ting I can't properly mark, but a ting. Not a Rayman ting. You know, a ting ting. A ting and a ting ting ting. You know that ting goes I can't roll my R's that on command. Damn. You hate to see it. I'm pretty sure someone loves to see it, but you hate to see it. Let's go Vantage and glide over there. Damn. That would be a great place to jump down from. But unfortunately, I'm not. Oh, there's the ting. But a certain song by Chicago is today's talking point, because it references palm tree. It references a very pertinent date. A very pertinent date of which is the day I'm recording this. Badia, city you remember, Badia. You can definitely tell I'm going falsetto for that. I think I've talked about my music experience in the past and the fact that I would say a bass, but I think I've lost the lower end of my bass range in recent years. So we'll just go baritone and leave it at that. Unfortunately, I have not exercised my singing muscles, and I just realized how low stamina I was. How? Wow, I got so much top I forgot about what the important green circle. I haven't exercised my singing muscles in many a year, so my upper range is not very upper, and my lower range is not very lower. Hey! Oh, hey. Important! Well, guess what? Guess what we're gonna loop right back around to. That's right. Hell. I mean, that's that very obvious statue. Yeah! This very obvious statue thing right up here that's right next to this. Haha. What do you mean? What do you mean? We're not going to hell today. This is a roller coaster. This is a roller coaster, man. This entire video is a roller coaster. I don't even know it's the same video anymore. Like, I do enjoy, like, this is like flexing my muscle. I've talked about recording like this in the past, but like, this is that a, oh, that's a secluded, that is a, that's a battle arena we're gonna get to, but I don't think we'll get there from this area. I think the way to get into this area is actually from like down here, which actually we'll see what happens when I walk up here in this direction, but we may actually scoop around this lower area and kind of feel the water, because we're coming into hot territory. Now where, oh where, has my teddy bear gone? Oh, it's right over there. Haha, I found my bear. But I've talked about it before that, like, you know, this is sort of like a different recording style that I normally do, where it's just as much as I can, as frequently as I can, and get it out as early as I can. And I think the reason I've given the reason for that, but just touch on it again, like, touch on it again a little bit for my end, is that I would like to get like a backlog of some other various days of the week videos recorded. I would like to get those handled. And right now the coffers are very dry, so I'm recording a little bit ahead of it so I can focus on those coming up. But I also, you know, have some other things I want to get in. But that's not the point. I've already talked about like what my plans are when I get done with Tears of the Kingdom, at least recording it. But this is a different recording style, and it pays to do things differently than what you're normally used to. Like, I realize the difference in this is basically instead of me doing my sit down for, well, I guess it depends upon what game I'm playing, but sit down for my 2 to 10 hours a week to record videos, and then to spend however many spare hours of time I have the rest of the week to turn around and turn those into videos for you guys. You know, this is much different from that, where like I'll record a whole bunch. I think there's a screenshot out there on the internet. Like, you guys are smart cookies. You know how to use Wayback Machines and archives and all that jazz. I post on social media about this. Like, recording, you know, like over the course of a week, just recording, not even editing, just recording huge 10 to 15 hour batches of video. And then I get to look at my hard drive and go, oh, that's a filling up. I'm gonna need to go empty that. Why is Mario here? Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. Huh. You know, I'd be curious to try it out if I wasn't scared of it too. But to rope things back in, it does pay to record, to do things differently, even if it is in full-on essence the same thing. It pays to do things a little differently, just to break up your normal flow, and also to, you know, get your brain moving different. Like, I'm pretty sure some people, you know, they work at a job, they go through the same motions at their job, and at some point at their job, it's just like, this is boring. This is tedious. This sucks. And that's what causes people to quit. Note that I said quit, not fired. Somebody's gonna misconstrue that word. I know the internet. I know you, internet. You can't hide between the lines that I'm not putting in words in between. I know what you're thinking. But that does cause people to get burned out at their jobs a lot, and then they just quit their job because they feel unfulfilled, or they're in a rut, or in the same grind. But, oh, hey, that kicked on. I can talk about that a little bit too. But like doing something a little bit different, even if it is in the same form factor as of what you've been doing the whole time, changing up what you do ever so slightly, you know, helps even the same thing you're doing stay a little bit fresh. So like me keeping for me when it comes to content and keeping it fresh, like, you know, I still present my content in roughly the same manner every time. You know, I'm going to say 20-minute on average video. Sometimes it goes over, sometimes it goes way under. But, you know, me producing the same length, you know, 20-minute-ish video nearly every single day of the week. And Saturdays are an exclusion because Saturdays are think fast videos, which might take up to an hour sometimes. Hey, I can go right up. I was like looking at like, how do I up? Ooh, that was a puddle of gloom I stood right next to. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is up. An animated film by Pixar. But I get the benefit to like change up, you know, how I do these every little bit. Like with every you know, couple of months or even a couple of weeks in some instances, I get to change up how that works. Cause, you know, assuming, you know, I'm just going by weeks of the year. I'm not going by the actual days, but like, you know, 6 to 8 weeks out of the year, I'm playing this game for you guys. You know what? I'm going to use Kirby because Kirby just finished up recently. You know, Kirby in the Forgotten Land, you know, I played that game for you guys for 8 weeks. And then we closed the book on it. Now that that is over, I can change up how the formula a little bit. I can record something that's a little bit different, which make sure I don't get into a rut as badly. And I can change up what I talk about. And with this, you know, even with what I record, like even if I were to do something stupid, which I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this yet because that would pretty much be pigeonholing me, and I don't want to pigeonhole myself in a specific brand of content. More on that in a second if I remember. Dang it, I want to be on a flat surface. I want to be on a flat surface and try and go up. No, can I go up? Link, please. Work with me just an iota. Okay, but this is definitely a cliff I can go up and around. But basically, like, a death sentence for me would be to turn around right after this is done. For me to, almost to me, like, the second the words, "the end," show up on this game, if I were to wrap that up, edit everything all down, yada yada, so on and so forth. If I were to edit everything down, and then as soon as I am done uploading this video, the finale video for this series, turn around and record a. Actually, there's only one Zelda game I can do this with. That's strange. Turn around and record a 100% walkthrough of Phantom Hourglass. Oh, it's a big man there. But we're going to go see that big man in a minute. Not right now. This big man is actually the last of the bargainers I saw. Why are you guarding it? Oh, and I don't have a vantage point. All right. Right in the dome. Down. Stop twitching. Oh, you're white. You're white! Ah! Something that's not this rock. You know, I'm using this. Let's just grab this out. Okay, whatever. Okay. That works. I'm stealing your nice halberd. I'm making a pokey stick. That worked out really well, actually. The fact that I didn't have a jump on this base actually frightened me so what. Oh, there's one more. Oh! You know I'm here. Oh, Desperate Strength, let's go. me changing my targets is really dangerous maneuvering right now. I am definitely just... Woo! I'm definitely just holding forward and hoping. I'm going to circle around and push you inward so I don't lose your stuff. Oh. Casual reminder, if you are... Oh, never mind, I had one more. Oh, that was a Black Lizalfos? That was the strongest... That was a strong Lizalfos. Wait. Oh, no, I just didn't have his tail. I was like, wait, I fought a Black Lizalfos. Why am I freaking out? But yeah, the circle back around that. It'd be like if I were to... As soon as this game is done, if I were to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go record a 100% playthrough of Phantom Hourglass. And I'm going to record it just like I recorded Tears of the Kingdom. I'm going to start recording it, and I'm not going to stop recording it until... I'm not going to record it all at once in long batches, and I'm going to upload it all immediately. That would be a death sentence for me, my creativity, and I would feel like I was in a rut. So the moral of that story, to come back around to it, change up what you do, even if it's in the same scope. Change up what you do in little ways so it's new and fresh. I said I was going to come back around to that, and I forgot what I was going to come back around to. I told you that would probably happen. So that sucks, because I'm pretty sure I had a good talking point surrounding that too. I've been down to that mining facility. Let's go talk to the big man. Hey! But yeah, it's obvious to me now that I'm like walking along like this, because I found this light route before, and then I came back, and then I didn't find this bargainer for a long time. I didn't realize this was a bargainer. I was just like, ah, yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh. I'm gonna go through his butt cheek. I'm going through his butt cheek. I'm going through your butt cheek. I am going into your butt. I am going into your butt. I am going into your butt. I am going into your... Did you get good? Did you get good, Did you get something good out of that one? Are you gonna use that? Are you gonna use that in the compilation? Please? But yeah, like, looking at it now, it's pretty obvious that this is a bargainer. But before, I was just like... But at first, I was like, huh. Huh.
You who stand before me, make an offering. Offer pose to me, spirits that are to return to the afterlife. They are pitiful beings who have lost their way home and wander this land. I am one who returns all pose to the afterlife without prejudice. I also apparently have a stutter. Good, evil. That's the futile perspective of narrow-minded beings. There is no such distinction in wandering spirits. I take it you have encountered my brethren. Stay a moment. My brethren and I have combined our powers to create the Dark Trousers. If you desire it, you must make a suitable offering.
Okay. Hey, how's... Yes, okay, so... So, good, we get to see this here. Oh, hey, we can rebuy this, neat. So... You can kind of see the weight now. Also, the... Huh. I've got everything. Neat. But you can now see the weight of using up these weapons. I'd rather hang on to these posos if possible. Maybe not, but you can kind of see, like, you can get back these unique weapons. I would just rather not break them in the first place. I think he said he made the dark trousers, which apparently I have a pair of dark trousers. Okay.
Seek my brethren in this land. If you do so, you may receive further blessings.
Okay, thanks, boss. I remember the other thing was called... Also, we're going to go up to this corner. We're going to this corner. And then we'll see how far we can get over there. But yeah, I remember the thing I was going to talk about because it literally just ticked off the second I stopped talking as the bargainer. So I know I said it last time I recorded, but it stands the reason to say it again. in this session, I've already said roughly what day it is. But in terms of... that's a lot down there. In terms of, like... Oh, hey. That's a ting. In terms of, the weather of the world, you can tell I'm an old man because I find talking about weather oh so interesting. Talking about weather, today is... It's basically... Today is like the last really hot, like considered summer weather day before fall hits right now. And what triggered me to remember to say that is the AC literally just kicked on while I was scaling that last little loop, or the last part of the mountain. Is there no Lightroot back here? Oh, there it is. Don't worry, I noticed I never bought the dark trousers. I'll realize it later. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for watching this episode, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.